Affirmations aren't just pretty words. They're brain science, energy work, and magic all rolled into one. When used right, they literally rewire your subconscious mind and change your life. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. My name is Danny, and on this channel, we talk about bettering ourselves from the inside out. So if bettering yourself is something you're into, then hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video with me. Let's take a look at the history of affirmations. Louise Hay, one of the earliest modern teachers of affirmations, she taught us that every thought we think is literally creating our future, and that affirmations are mental seeds. What we plant grows. And if you look at the roots of affirmations, they've been around for such a long time. They've always existed in mantras, prayer, chanting across cultures. It's a way of focusing energy and intention. Now, let's take a little look into the science of affirmations. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. When you pair elevated emotions with these affirmations, so joy, gratitude, excitement, your brain starts wiring new neural pathways. The nervous system responds to repetition and state. Saying affirmations while you're in an elevated state is going to lock these affirmations and these changes in deeper. So an elevated state such as breath work, exercise, right before bed, right before you go to sleep. It's really important to think about this, especially in those times, because your brain waves are changed. So the change that you're trying to create will lock in even deeper. Affirmations are like reps for your brain. Every time you say an affirmation, you're firing new circuits. And as we know, what fires together wires together. So how do affirmations reach your subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is programmed through repetition, imagery, and emotion. When we repeat affirmations daily, especially in a relaxed or a heightened state, so relaxed being meditation, right before bed, right when you wake up in the morning, or a heightened state, more so with breath work or after an exercise, you're going to bypass that critical mind and sink right into your subconscious. That's where the magic happens. This is also going to happen when you're in hypnosis. Hypnosis is going to take you, it's going to relax you, but it's also going to give you the distractions to bypass that critical mind and go directly into your subconscious. That's how you're able to lose the weight. You're able to stop the smoking. You're able to gain more confidence in yourself because you're getting past that critical mind, which, as I'm sure you know, is very hard to do without the right tools and without the right knowledge. Another great way to get your affirmations to reach your subconscious mind is through visualization. So affirmations and visualization, you pair them together and it creates wonderful magic. Let's say your affirmation is, I am the most healthy I've ever been. I'm so vibrant, I'm so magnetic, I'm so beautiful, right? You need to pair that with a visualization of what does that mean to you? What does it mean to be magnetic and vibrant and beautiful? Picture that, picture yourself with this same affirmation put on you. Picture you smiling and your skin is glowing and you are so magnetic and people are looking at you and you're smiling and you're laughing and you're having this amazing day, this amazing time. You could just see your aura is just gorgeous. Visualize this while saying these affirmations, and this is going to be very, very powerful. Now let's talk about common mistakes with affirmations. The biggest thing that I can say about using affirmations in an incorrect way, just the complete wrong way, is saying them without emotion. If you have no emotion and you're just saying your affirmations super flat, just not really there, you're kind of just ticking them off the list as to what you're doing, part of your list of things to take care of. If you don't say them with an elevated emotion behind it, you're not going to get anywhere fast. This isn't to say that it can't work. However, it's so much more powerful to have that emotion and that intention behind it. So when you want to feel so happy and so vibrant and so joyful, imagine how that feels to you. How does it feel to feel joyful and vibrant and to feel magnetic and just to be so grateful for these emotions? Feel into it so deeply, and your affirmations are going to be so much more powerful. Saying them flat, no emotion, is a big no-no, and I just want you to remember that for your next time of saying affirmations. Another one would be choosing affirmations that feel too far off. And I'm very guilty of this because I'll have affirmations where, tomorrow I'm going to receive a check of $100 million. And it's like, you have to say something. It's not impossible. So let's get that right. Let's start there. Let's clear that one up. Nothing is impossible, especially if you can believe it's possible. However, for affirmations to have a very long, powerful stance on your life and to make these impactful changes, you are going to have to find affirmations that don't feel too far off from you. So maybe I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and lose 20 pounds. Maybe I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to feel so motivated and so ready to get in my best shape of my life. So I'm going to feel motivated for the gym. I'm going to feel motivated and feel good in my clothes because I know I'm on my way to my most healthy self. Or maybe I'm going to feel like tomorrow I'm going to have so much more of an option of a healthy meal. I'm going to make all my meals at home tomorrow versus getting fast food or ordering out. Another really big reason why affirmations might not be working is inconsistency. When you're very inconsistent with anything in life, right, you're not going to get very far. So you have to really think about this. Consistency with everything. Consistency with affirmations. Consistency with your health, with your mental health, with your journey on healing, with your career, or maybe you're making a career change. You're not going to open a business and start one day doing all these things, and then the next day you're going to be like, I don't really feel like doing it today. That's not how it works. You have to keep that going. You have to keep the consistency going. So now that we've spoken about how to do the affirmations the wrong way, let's speak about how to do affirmations the right way. Okay, so we spoke a little bit about this on the how not to, but with a little twist. Choose affirmations that are believable but expansive. So instead of saying I'm rich, you can say something like I'm open to new opportunities and abundance flows to me easily. It's very expansive. It can mean a lot of different things, but also you understand what it means. You're not particularly saying a certain amount of money. You're saying you're open. You're very expansive in your words. And I feel like this is the best way to lock in affirmations because it's not putting any type of hold on what you're trying to expect from it. You don't have any expectations and you're welcoming abundance, and it just feels a lot more intentional. Another one is to say them with emotion and embodiment. So stand tall, feel it in your body, move your body. So I'm sure you've heard of this before, the Superman pose, where you put your hands on your hips when you're feeling like maybe you need a little bit more confidence when you're standing in a crowd. And it's something in a similar way you can use this with affirmations. You put your body in this position of your hands on your hips, you're allowing yourself to feel the energy of the Superman pose. You're allowing yourself to take up space. Now, pairing this with an affirmation, it's going to lock it in deeper because not only do you energetically, your body is put in a position to embody the Superman pose, but you're also saying these affirmations to yourself that get it locked into the subconscious mind. Another one is going to be repetition and ritual. Say them daily. This is part of the consistency we spoke about. Say them daily. Do them with mirror work. Do them with your journaling. Do them when you're putting on your makeup. Habit stack them. We've spoken about this before in a few previous videos, that habit stacking is something so important to utilize because you're already doing really great things. So why not add affirmations on top of it? Even when you're going on a walk, say leave your phone maybe don't put headphones in. I wouldn't advise to not have your phone on you, just because I know it can be a little dangerous to not have your phone on you at times. However, maybe don't listen to a podcast or don't put anything in your headphones, and just repeat affirmations while you're enjoying this nature scenery. Another one that I find to be one of the most important, I think they're all important, but one of the most important, is to make it fun. Humans, we like to do things that we consider fun. So doing something that's considered fun, but it's also something that's intentional to help us, to elevate us, to lift our frequencies. There are many ways to use this and utilize it as a fun way. You can record your affirmations in your own voice on your voice notes app, and you can pair that with music if you want to. You can have a frequency that's underlying, and maybe at nighttime before you go to bed, you can be like, this is my moment, this is my me time. I'm going to pop in my AirPods, or I'm just going to put it on speaker and I'm just going to let it play my affirmations with my beautiful, maybe 432 hertz. You can also think about what song already made, what song makes you feel elevated, what song makes you feel lifted and confident, and like you can picture yourself completing your dreams and reaching those goals. A really good one that if you're trying to manifest money, there's a song called I Got Money, and I'll put it in the description box below. But anytime me and my sisters listen to this song, we're dancing around and it makes us feel like we got money. Another one would be Magic by Ariana Grande. She puts her finger to her thumb. She gets what she wants because she manifests it. This is a really good one to elevate your frequency and make you feel good. So there are so many songs out there. Just find one that makes you feel really, really good and put it on. You can even mentally make notes of the lyrics in the song, so that way it locks in even further, and just make it fun. The more joy you have, the more fun you have, the more it's going to lock into your subconscious mind, and the intention behind it is just so positive that it's going to feel amazing. An important thing to note here is that you can have very long, detailed affirmations if you'd like to. I love those sometimes. You can also have very simple ones. It doesn't have to be either or. You can mix in a couple of the two. I am magnetic. I am confident. I am radiant. And then another one could be, I am a magnet for money, miracles, abundance, success. I am a goddess. I get everything I desire. Everything I desire desires me. There are many ways to go about this. There are so many affirmations out there, and so many that I'm sure that you can think up on your own if you really put your thoughts and intention into it, something that really resonates with you and makes you feel really good. So just take the time out for yourself, and hopefully you can take a couple of these tips and tricks into your affirmation journey. Affirmations are not just pretty words. They are literally rewiring your brain. They are you sculpting your future self. Repeat them daily, feel them, feel into them, and watch your life shift. So thank you so much for watching my video and getting this far in my video. It makes me feel really good to know that you guys are enjoying my daily affirmations. I get a lot of positive feedback, and I love that because it makes me feel good to post the affirmations. And I just wanted to give a little bit of more insight on affirmations and the science and history behind them, and how I feel like if you integrate these tips into your life and this knowledge into your life, your affirmations are going to completely shift your life for the better. And it's fun. It's really fun. So thank you again for watching my video. Don't forget to get your copy of my book. It's called Full of Yourself, a guide to becoming your most audacious self. And I will put my Instagram right here on the screen. So if you have any questions about affirmations, about hypnosis, about anything and everything, you just want to say hi, DM me there, and I would love to have a conversation with you. So until next time, love yourself boldly and live audaciously. Bye.